Dear students, I Shivkumar Yasaladde, Department of Pharmacology, Shulingeshwar College of Pharmacy, Almala. Today we learn regarding some important or common cause gastrointestinal disorders. Learning outcomes. Upon completion of this video tutorial, students should be able to identify the gastrointestinal tract disorders. Dear students, first one is the appendicitis. Appendicitis is the condition in which the inflammation is occurs in the appendix. Dear students, appendix is a one of the waste part of the large intestine present with the cecum, so where the bacteria can be grow and multiplied. So due to overgrowth of the bacteria, the waste material can be accumulated in the appendix. So that accumulations of waste material, it can cause the inflammation. So that conditions is known as the appendicitis. The symptoms are pain or fever or severe abdominal pain. So it is occurred due to lack of fiber in the food or lack of the water intake in the food or lack of detoxification process in the intestines. Then second condition, celiac disease. So dear students, due to consuming of certain nutritions like wheat, rye, barley, so they can causes the inflammation in our intestines. So because they are containing the gluten as a protein, so here our immune system, it is an activate, and it can causes the destructions of the gluten. In the same time, it can damage the villi and microvilli of the small intestine. They helpful for the absorptions of the food. So due to destructions of damaged villi, a serious inflammation conditions can be occurs, or it can alter the absorptions of the nutrients from the intestine. So that condition is known as the celiac disease. Then third conditions is the Crohn's disease. So it is also called inflammatory bowel disease or IBD. It is condition denotes there is inflammation or damage in the digestive tract. It is commonly occurs at the end of the small intestines or near the ileocecal junctions. Then fourth condition, gallstone, that is the appearance of the certain hard deposits or stone in the bile as well as the bile vessel, those are secreted into a secretion into a duodenum. It can cause the obstructions of the bile from gallbladder to the duodenum, then alter the metabolism of the lipids and fat. Dear students, the gallstones are occurs due to the bile containing rich of waste and cholesterols. Then gastric atrophy, it is a condition in which the muscles of stomach shrink and become a weak due to deficiency of the gastric secretion, is known as the gastric atrophy. Then GERD means gastroesophageal reflux disease, in which the acid from the stomach, it can reflux or enter into the esophagus. So due to that, the persons may feel the pain in the burning pain in the middle of the chest, or as well as he is feeling the sweating, nausea, even he is can feeling the palpitation in the heart similar to the hypertension. So that condition is known as the GERD. It can treated with the help of the antacids. Dear students, next common condition of the GIT is a hemorrhoids. So hemorrhoids is a condition in which the inflammation of the blood vessels is occurs at the end of the digestive tract. So these hemorrhoids painful and itchy. So hemorrhoids are occurs due to lack of the bowel movement or constipation or deficiency of the fiber in a diet. So that can causes the inflammation in the blood vessels. So that's why the taking the plenty of waters or fiber food they can reduce the hemorrhoids. So next condition is the hepatitis. It denote hepatotoxicities or damage of the liver. Dear students, the hepatitis is occurs due to lack of detoxification process in the liver or consumptions of the alcohol or certain drugs, or even it can causes due to carbon tetrachloride poisoning, and some hepatitis are the hereditary. The next common condition is the peptic ulcer. It means there is the ulcer or erosion in the wall of the stomach or wall of the duodenum. It is occurs due to hypersecretions of the hydrochloric acid from the gastric glands. Then ulcerative colitis. Ulcerative colitis is another inflammatory bowel disease that may affect the many parts of the digestive tract. Then irritable bowel syndrome. It is also known as the spastic colon. It indicates unnecessary contractions of the large intestines due to certain food or medicine or emotional stress. They can cause the contraction in the particular part of the large intestine. So that condition is known as the irritable bowel syndrome. The symptoms are abdominal pain and cramps or excess of gas, bloating, change in bowel habits such as harder, looser or more urgent stools than normal, or alternating the constipations and diarrhea. So these are the some commonly caused GIT disorders. So many others are also there. There is a hypersalivation, then dry mouth. So these are many others are there, but here we are discuss only some commonly caused gastrointestinal disorders. Thank you, dear students.